Have you thought at all about the fact that your last minute as a Montreal Canadian was spent on a stretcher leaving the ice after in the middle of a game against the Buffalo Sabres?
Yeah, I know. That kind of clicked after I got traded. I was just like, wow, my last moment was getting taken up in a stretcher. Probably not something that I want to remember, but I mean, the positive memories so outweigh the negative ones. So, I'm not even going to allow that to kind of creep into my mind because I've had so many great moments as a Montreal Canadian, and those are always stay with me. And Montreal's it's home for me. Toronto's where I'm from, born and raised, but Montreal's my second home.
I think everybody wants to know how you feel about it. Why do you believe you were traded?
I try not to think about that too much. For me, like I said, I did everything I could to help the team win every night. I gave everything. Tried to represent the Montreal Canadiens the best way I could. So, but at the end of the day, I don't hold the cards in making those decisions. So I just wish I could have won a Stanley Cup for that organization, for this city. I just don't have that opportunity to do that now. So I got to focus on Nashville.
Do you feel that you were ever fully embraced or accepted for who you are exactly, not only on the ice but off the ice, the style of player you are and the personality that you are by the organization, not by the fans, because we know that they're certainly in your corner?
Yeah, I think the debate will always be on that. I think it's, when it comes to the team on the ice and playing, there's obviously systems that are put in place and players have to execute, you have to perform. For me, I try to stay away from the debates of what motives or what happened and so on and so forth. My memories of being a Montreal Canadian are all good. I'm leaving the Montreal Canadiens happy about playing there for 6 seasons and wearing the jersey and playing for Jeff Molson and playing for the organization, playing with all my teammates. It's all good memories leaving there. I can't comment on coaching decisions or management decisions. That's not on me. So, whatever things are said about me, I can't comment on those either because I'm not saying them, So at the end of the day, I just focus on what I can control. And while I was here, that was how I played.
Let's talk about some perception and reality here, because there's a lot of things that have been said about you, not only since the trade happened, but over the years, in your years in Montreal. One of them, you just said you love your teammates, you're dedicated to your teammates. Andrei Markov, perfect example of how close you are with one of your teammates. There's a perception out there that you don't get along with your teammates. What do you have to say about that?
I'd have to disagree with that. With the guys that I'm with every day, that I travel with, that I play with, we're all different, but at the end of the day, I'd like to hope that these guys respect me and I respect them, and that's really what it's been built on. When you look at our team and what we've accomplished since I've played on the team, we've made it to 2 Eastern Conference Finals, which is not that far from a Stanley Cup, which is not that far from, the Stanley Cup Finals. And in order to get there, you have to have good guys in the room.
Your personality is too big for the locker room. Is that reality?
Well, it's funny to hear that now because I've been playing there for 6 years. So, I
think that's been a pervasive idea over the last few years, especially since you got your contract and especially since you've been involved more so with your building of your brand as an athlete.
Yeah, I think that it's all about your attitude and what you do. At the end of the day, I've always been team first. So my focus has always been on, number one, making PK Subban the best hockey player that he can be, because if I'm not, then I can't really help my team. So I have to be the best hockey player that I can be, and in doing that, I'm going to help my team be better. I'm going to help my team win. But it's up to everybody to find what makes them click as a hockey player within the boundaries of the team.
I want to talk to you about the Predators, of course, but what about moving to Nashville? And I saw that you tweeted a couple days ago, stop the violence. You're culturally aware, you're aware of what's going on in the world. And the racial climate in the United States right now is hot. How does that make you feel moving there right now?
Well, I'm excited about a new opportunity. I think for me, obviously there's a lot of different things going on around the world, and all we can hope is that, just one day that all the violence can stop, As far as going to the United States and going to Nashville, I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm excited to be able to make new friends and make new relationships. As far as like all the political stuff that's going on in the States, I can't really comment because I don't live there, I've only been to Nashville a few times, and the times that I've been there, I've had an amazing time and I've met some great people. And so many people have reached out to me who have connections to Nashville that know people or that live there that are like, when you get here, let me know. We want to help you with everything that you need. So I'm really excited about it. But when it comes to the world in general, yeah, I do hope that, the violence can stop and we don't have to read about that stuff anymore. I'd like to read more about people getting along and doing nice things for each other. I rather love, than fight.